Counties have come together to work on the restoration of the Nairobi-Nanyuki and the Gilgil-Nyahururu railway lines, which collapsed more than 2 decades ago. A section of governors from these counties met at Mayan in Laikipia County for a consultative forum to map out the way forward for both freight and passenger trains. The collapse of the railway lines left road transport as the only alternative mode of transport for the bulky agricultural cargo as well as commercial goods such as oil. The project is estimated to cost 25 billion shillings, and each county involved has committed to give a startup of 100 million shillings.
Government to collaborate with them to reinstate the railway service that used to run since 1913 to Nanyuki. Tap water from Mount Kenya to come back to Nairobi and to serve all those counties, because water shortage is a big challenge for all of us. Establish markets for our people. Utilize the railway stations that are going to be built to create park and ride stations such that people don't have to use personal cars, for instance, to come into the capital city.
We are sitting in a region where the old railway was passing of more than 7.5 million people. When we connect the people of Isiolo and Upper Eastern and moving on to Moyale and Ethiopia, we're going to be connecting to a lot more people. A lot of the wealth of this country lies to the north of this country, and we want, therefore, and we're asking, that we be given the resources to help us to open up.
As county governors, we are pledged to contribute money immediately so that the rehabilitation works can start. And we have proposed that each county can start by pledging 100 million to start off the work of rehabilitating the railway line, which was operating some times ago. It has some defects, obviously, but it can be repaired because most of the line is there. Only that some bridges have been washed away, and some embankments have also been washed away. But it is something that can be repaired.
We are definitely going to be reaching out to capital markets and the National Treasury so that we can actually roll out an infrastructure board that will be able to bridge the gap on resources. And that way we will be able to fasten and quicken the realization of this railway line.
So our purpose for this meeting was to come and first take through the governors the status of that network, what it was serving before, and then explore what possibilities there are in terms of emerging opportunities that we need to bring on board.
We are working to revive the railway, link to Nyanyuki extended to Isiolo. And my colleagues have already told you, as governments, as county governments, we are committing resources to that effort.